Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Ooh, going through the terrifying fire giant lair.
Perish as you should.
Well, that's a trap. I was inevitably gonna spring it. Figured I might as well just get it out of the way. So, behind this door here is a fire giant champion. So, honestly, I should just beef up to bring him down. I don't even think I need this last one here, because my strength just doesn't increase anymore.
Let the earth take you.
Wow, I got a bunch of temporary hit points. 256. I have a 24 constitution when I use these things. Plus an extra like 20 or 30 temporary hit points. Holy cow. My armor class is at 36. Yeah, no, once I put these buffs up, even if I couldn't kill the enemies that quickly, I'm pretty sure I'm close to invincible by that point. At least for this part of the game. Alright, well the champion was pretty strong. How much was he worth? 420. There's one more of them near the end. Although he's not the one I'm really worried about, if we're talking about immediate threats here. I think it's funny I was just so stinking fast that Great cleaves enemies before he kills them. You would think that they had playtested the game to find stuff like that and make sure that it didn't happen. A lot of things get through games that honestly shouldn't, though. Like, sometimes I have to wonder if the devs have anyone actually playing their games or not. Okay. Is that guy a dual wielder? Yeah, go for the dual wielder first. The other ones are pretty weak. This guy's kind of tough. And the rogue is stronger than the others, but he like shoots at you, so he isn't that bad in the end. There's another batch of them right here. Alright, I think that's all the Durgar in this part of the fortress. So there's a secondary area in here that doesn't really matter. They're like summoning fire elementals, and there's some Yanti necromancers and whatnot that are performing rituals to keep Klauth alive. So you can learn how to sabotage that by taking one of their ritual books. Why are you attacking that thing? Literally, I hate it so much when I give him orders to do one thing and he just does the opposite. Okay. That one with the club there always patrols these holes. If you don't want to deal with him and the others, I'd advise just luring them all away. Because eventually he'll just turn around and walk the other direction.
Take you.
So this way, that's the northern fire giant area. And it's completely optional. It's kind of a weird area, honestly. It feels like they had another plan for it that didn't have time to implement whatever it was. There's a prisoner over here. He's the half-orc that was an advisor to King Scrog for a while. You cannot kill him. I've tried in the past. He's actually a thief who was captured and forced to use his mind to advise Scrog because they would eat him otherwise. But I guess I'll just let him go because I've got nothing else to do. Okay, so we got some more Duragar out here, a few more fire giants and trolls. Basically, if you're in an area that, like, borders the lava like this, Duragar will be there. I don't know why, but everywhere that you find them, that's the case. Someone's already opened this.
Let the earth take you.
That guy's firing poisoned bolts at me. I don't know if I've ever actually been hit by one of those and it poisoned me, so I didn't know that until I saw the fortitude save down there. Speaking of fortitude. Alright, so we have two doors we can go through from this place. The one on the left takes you to the Yonti. The one on the right brings you to an ogre that's summoning fire elementals.
Let the earth. Let the earth take
Oh
you.
no, one of the fire giants out there is going to hear and get involved. Gotta kill these things. Ow. Oh my goodness. Can you stop, please? Nope. Oh, okay. I did say before I entered this place, the fire giants are actually dangerous. That's true. It's the same thing in actual D&D, too. When you come across a group of fire giants, you better bring your A-game and already be a very powerful party. Or you'll just get curb stomped. They're so strong. And they're not incompetent like a lot of other enemy types are, either. Most fire giants are remarkably intelligent for giants. Can I get you alone? without having to kill a buddy
Taste of
too.
my rock.
I would like to know what weapons they're using, because I don't think you ever get their swords. They could just be great swords that are on fire, but they look different. Also, I don't think they're great swords. Those might be long swords. It's hard to tell. And then we got some Yanti in here. They pretend to be elves.
Nice to meet you.
I think the ritual book is in that armoire. Now that details Klauth's dragon sphere creation and how it keeps him alive. Also tells you that if you put a dead dragon in a sphere instead, it'd hurt him real bad. This is not the only one of those ritual books. The group of Yanti performing the ritual when you get there has one. The Death Sloth Lord that works for Klauth, I guess, has one. King Scrog has one. I feel like there's one more somewhere too. More Durgar. There's like 2 more gaggles of them. Ow.
Let's go.
This has Rags and Belladonna in it. Belladonna is like some kind of anti-werewolf leaf. I've never used it. I don't know exactly how it works. Yeah, it says it has a single use. And then the rags are literally just some filthy rags. They're completely useless.
Let the earth.
Oh no, there's not only one group of Durgar left. There's 2. One is an optional group across a bridge for no reason. You'll see what I mean. It's kind of a weird setup. There's the altars that are being used to summon fire elementals.
Let the earth take you. Perishes.
Alright, so there should be one last group across this bridge, and I think the door in the middle is trapped. Yep.
Perishes.
Yeah, see, there's nothing over here except the Durgar. It's weird there's a trap door that prevents you from getting over here. It's a well-guarded bridge to nowhere. Alright, that should be the last of... Nope, there's one more group. I keep forgetting. Before we kill them, though, I gotta go kill some spiders. I don't know how dire spiders are alive in this place. Is that a stag beetle? Never seen one of them out here. That's interesting. It also doesn't really make sense. The dire spiders would be trying to eat the stag beetle. Well, they dead. There's another pile of Duragar in here. These are the ones I forgot about. Now, I think these are the last of the... Oh, that's the rogue. I thought this was the dual wielder. I think this is the last of the Duragar in the entire complex. But you've seen how well I remember the Duragar already, so... I remember there are some not-so-nice traps around here. Oh, why is the ogre over here? Ha, you glitched. He's supposed to be trying to break the altars. Normally he gets one or two before I get in there. I don't think the elementals are worth more than 4, but I can break the altars and summon them and kill them for experience anyway, which I always do.
Perish as you should. Perish as you...
Oh no, they're going to be worth more than 4. They're also going to be tougher than the regular fire elementals, though. Okay, there goes the plan to use fire elementals against an intruder. So, I got a little bit of area left to sleep. That was kind of a weird sentence. I've been sitting here kind of thinking about that for a few seconds, and I don't think it made a lot of sense. I want to finish the first area, go back to it, finish it, then sleep. Because you fight King Scrog pretty early, and I'm not keen on fighting him without all of my buffs. So basically, he's a fire giant champion, but several levels higher, and he hits harder, and I think he gets a few more attacks. Did I loot these? Okay. And he uses a halberd, so there's no effective defense against what he does, because a halberd does multiple damage types. It also hits really hard. King Scrog is legitimately scary. Back when slashing damage was what Halberds did, I just threw on a swordsman's belt and he couldn't touch me, but now, times have changed. I stunned one. Get him now. Man, why don't I hit that hard? I've got a 26 strength right now, which apparently is as high as I can get it. I should be able to hit as hard as these things. Yet they're doing in the 20s of physical damage without breaking a sweat. I would have to use power attack to even get close to that. Alright, so this was Brunhilde's room. Brunhilde was a frost giant princess who was married off to King Skrog to forge an alliance, but she hated him and refused to consummate their false marriage. She says so in her diary here. It's in here. And eventually she got so tired of living here and hated it, didn't want to be here. Her mother kind of made her. Her mother, I guess, is a frost giant queen, that she just committed suicide to get away from him. And so, yeah, there's that journal. It's not really relevant to anything. I feel like it's part of a quest that was cut at some point. But that's what's in there. Okay, so we gotta kill Skrog. I can do some other stuff, then I'll have to rest again so that I can get my buffs out to kill the other fire giant champion. Then I'm gonna have to rest again, because I'm also gonna need them to deal with Klauth, the ancient red Wyrm. Alright, Skrog is in that direction through that door. Over here, there's just some hellhounds. Just in these two doors. I hate not dealing fire damage to everything. Ow. Holy cow. Why are they hitting every single attack? Oh my goodness. I didn't use my buffs, that's why. Genius me over here. Get myself absolutely thrashed for no reason. Now that stupid blue circle is under my character and won't go away. That's nice. I love it when that happens. It's weird. I am hasted because of my boots, but usually it doesn't show up there, does it? No, it does always show up there. Alright, I'm marginally tougher. As I recall, these things are trapped pretty heavily. Yeah, those are pretty bad traps. Kill this guy now. It's a good thing he wandered up here. Scrog usually has this thing backing him up. This and a Hellhound. The Hellhound's, of course, just pathetically weak, but a huge fire element is actually dangerous. Okay. Strength one's worthless, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Let's just hope I can put him down before he can get a few attacks in. Got him. Alright. That's a good thing to have him dealt with. Ritual book and the pass amulet. Without that amulet, you can't get through this door. He is a guy you must kill in order to proceed. Lots of traps over there. Like tons of them through that door. They litter the hallway. Most of them are damaging. One of them is a poison trap, I know. Alright, so through here you can now see the whole layout of the place. Well, not all of it yet. I think we'll have a few more fire giants and trolls. I'm in an area filled with gray slotty who like to go invisible. Oh, there's the champion. Oh, please don't come around to fight me. He's guarding Klauth's lair, because that is Klauth's lair right there, yep. The other two caves, one is where the ritual's being performed, one is where the death slot lives. Him and his little retinue of slots. There's a bunch of gray slots in that room right up there. And I'll kill them, but I'd like to do it away from fire giants. There aren't a bunch of fire giants left in the mountain. There's only a few. So I need to prioritize killing these things, because they're going to do that. No. Why are you attacking a friggin' troll that's across the room? He was about to throw a lightning bolt at me. I'm surprised it took him that long to get one ready. Just a moment too late. Alright, the rest of the slod should be in their little cave. I think it's mostly gray slod that are in there as well, maybe some green ones. And then the death slot is behind his little gate. He'll usually summon... He's got traps on the gate behind his lair, but he'll usually summon a red slot once the fighting starts, and it'll spring the trap to come out and try and fight you. So let's see if I can't just area affect them to oblivion. There he is. See what I mean? Alright, now we kill him before he can get a chance to do anything else. They will. Oh, there's 5 or 6 of them there, and they'll all summon red Slavs and just kind of overwhelm you. Usually, I have to fight through a good number of their forces before I can even cross that bridge. That went shockingly well. Oh, we got another ritual book. I don't think they're worth money. Like, I'm fairly certain they're not. We'll know for certain by the end. Oh, the champion sees me. Let me try it. I'll try to harm him. Got him. Yes. Die. Ha. Still might have to rest just to deal with the blue dragon. That's the giant taken care of, though. So the blue dragon's in here. He's a dullard, not very smart. Won't attack you. You have to attack him if you want him dead. The Yanti out here will attack you. They got this door all trapped up. Alright, so there's their dull blue dragon. The dragon sphere. When the dragon sphere is placed on that pedestal, it will consume the dragon. So I don't think I can take him on in my current state, but he's, like I said before, he's about as weak as the dragons in this can get. So I'll use the few buffs I do have, and we'll try it. If it doesn't work, I can reload and try with better stuff, but like I said, he's not very strong. Oh man, he hits hard though. Oh, that was a crit, that's why. Alright, so now that he is dead, you just plop the dragon orb right in here, and bam. Now you have a dead dragon orb. It's completely optional, you don't have to do this, but good luck killing Klauth without it. My dad, who played through this game, did it with a paladin he had made, who was just like the most overpowered thing on the planet. I don't know how he got that dude so strong. By this point, he had over 400 hit points. I think he did some of those level traps, like the one that used to be in the zoo where you could keep talking to the animals and getting XP. And he kept killing dryads and dwarves, kept on using a respawning mummy in the beggar's nest. Every time he encountered a place like that, he just grabbed 2 or 3 levels, so he was significantly over-leveled by the time he got here. And he didn't even bother with the dragon sphere thing. He didn't care by that point, because it didn't matter. He just rolled in and absolutely obliterated everything in his path. That was also back during the time, however, when the swordsman's belt was effective, so Scrog couldn't really hurt you, Klauth couldn't really hurt you. But Klauth's fire breath could, and he dealt a little more damage than 20 every hit. But shaving 20 damage off of every single swing made you virtually unkillable. And then when you have 300 to 400 hit points and are just hit like a truck, you know, you'll kill everything. Alright, so this hallway has like a bunch of fireballs. Every time you open a door, it fires from the middle. And then there's like a lightning and a poison trap at the end, I think. I'll just disable them now. Okay, there's Klauth. So I'm going to have to try to quickly talk to him, give him the dead dragon sphere, and then immediately attack. Because I'm not sure if I can hit him without all these buffs active.
So, come closer.
Down he goes. Awesome. Yeah, with all these buffs, I'm getting plus 42, 37, and 32 on my swings, so you'd have to have a untouchable armor class in order to avoid. He'll give you these chests and give you the key to get into his actual horde if you, ooh, that's nice armor right there. If you give him dragon eggs. The same stuff out here will happen, he'll just still be alive. Okay, well I think this... Yeah, it's just a fire-resistant version of what I have, and it weighs less. And it's cooler looking. So I can lose now one of the magic vestments, because I don't need it. We'll just take an extra cure. Why not? And the word of power is in here. Yeah, Hadrian just keeps on leading you along with like breadcrumbs as to what Morag's up to, what her plan is, how she operates, what Wyrm is doing. She only becomes a main character by this quest line with the words of power, and so like I don't know, they tried to make her a big central character, which I guess to the story she is, but when you just spring a character like that on everyone out of nowhere, it doesn't have much weight to it. She's just the exposition person, though. Alright. So Klauth's head has just been given to her. And I think, yeah, that's an Uthgard ceremonial belt. Death magic and disease immunity and then extra fortitude. That's a pretty good belt. Alright. See ya, dragon. Oh, I'm getting pretty close to leveling up again. So I'll be level 17 by the end of this game. Yep, ritual books are worth nothing. I knew it. I don't think Brunhilde's diary's worth money either. Yeah, they like the red dragon plate. It's pretty much the best armor you'll find until the last chapter of the final game. And by that I mean Hordes of the Underdark. It's seriously good armor. Alright, I don't think we got any quests left. So with all that stuff sold, that's pretty much it. We already did Rogan's Trial and got all the companions. I think I'm good. So I'll deliver the last word of power to Aaron Gend, and then we can end the episode after that. I think we'll have 2 more until I'm done with the base Neverwinter Nights campaign. One to deal with the city, Erebeth, and Wyrm, and then one to go in and deal with Morag.
I have just received
Alright, well then that's where this is gonna end. So, there's a few minor side quests in this chapter that are directly related to the main thing, Neverwinter is now under attack, so I'm going to have to repel most of the attack, kill some Luskan forces, kill Erebeth, or redeem her. I don't know how it's going to go, we'll see. I didn't get a ring, so I can't guarantee she'll be redeemed, but either way doesn't matter. Frankly, I think killing her is a better send-off for her character, because she shows up dead later. But it could equally be said that if she surrenders, Lord Nasher has her executed. And then Mogrim, yeah, that dude's gonna die, and he's gonna die, like, he's way easier than Erebeth and the demon that's guarding the two of them. Frankly, I mean, he was kinda overhyped, but he's not the big bad guy, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, well that's it for this one. So, thank you all for watching, I'll see you in the next one.